Hi there. Why is it important to think about what your nature really is and what the real you is really like? Maybe at the start of the day. To answer that question, here's another one. How do we escape the corruption in the world caused by evil desires? Have you got any of those? Do you know what I'm talking about? Do we escape corruption by exposing it? Or do we escape corruption by becoming a nation of whistleblowers? Everybody ratting on everybody else. Or do we escape corruption by imposing penalties and prison sentences? Evidently, no. Besides, corruption isn't the primary problem. It's the sign of another, evil desires. You know about those and what happens with those. And that's where you and I are set up for God with us. Corruption is the process of bribing you or of luring you into doing something unlike you, something crazily different from your true and genuine design. You're going to feel that, right? James alluded to this when he wrote in the first chapter of his letter that fleshly, evil cravings begin to drag the real self, the one made by God, towards something unnatural, which gives birth to corruption and sin, the terrible twist of our authentic, our true design. So the question is, how do we interrupt the process? Don't miss this. We escape corruption by participating in Him, which is where we are right now, because we've been given His nature now as our own. Don't miss this, because that's the plan of redemption, not just to make you good with God, but to share Himself with you in your day, every day, redeeming any and all of the moments, especially the ugly, corrupting ones with you. He is with you in those. You needn't be embarrassed or shy away from Him during those evil desires. In fact, it's vital that you don't. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 3 and 4 reads this way. His divine power has given us everything we need for life and godliness through our knowledge of Him who called us by His own glory and goodness. Through these, He has given us His very great and precious promises so that you may participate, or literally partake, in the divine nature and escape the corruption in the world caused by evil desires. Talking with or at Jesus, thinking about what He did at the cross and resurrection, asking Him questions and listening, singing or taking a walk with Jesus, or even complaining or whining to Jesus in the midst of the junk.
Funny! That's my specialty.
These are all ways of participating with Him in everything you experience. Don't hold anything back, because that's the setup for Him with you. He loves that. He gets to participate with you and see to it that you escape from those nasty, evil desires that are contrary to you. They're against you. So the desires aren't the problem. The problem is that we go quiet with God, or we try to corral those evil desires on our own. But that's not the setup for God and you, for God with you. I know that this is crazy stuff for some people because they don't see themselves as God sees them. They've got a dispute with their own Creator. They think they're right, or maybe they think they're righter than He is about themselves. I know who I am. You're wrong with me, God. But on the chance that He might see and know them correctly after all, and be able to win that argument, there are a whole lot of us who will keep offering the great gospel because we love what and who we found: God and our uncorrupted selves. That's the treasure. It's one of the ways also that we participate with Him and escape our own, the fleshly desires that lead to our corruption, the twist of our perfect design. So we'll keep serving up the gospel, and I hope you'll serve up the gospel to me, because I'm going to need it too. Thanks for watching. See you later.